So my phone trying to clear up some some pictures in space. So I was just like, let's make some room. Let's make some room. Because we be holding on to too much stuff. Anyway, what's up, y'all? Shout out to the Big Forehead Girls. We are in the building. Yeah, I've been learning to accentuate my what I thought was my flaws or what I used to consider my insecurities. Now show, like, front stage, anything, ain't anything. I want to show it all off. I haven't showed off my stretch marks yet, but that's that's a little too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I cherish that. It's my birthmark, basically. You know what I'm saying? Giving birth, it left a mark. You get it. Anyway, I got on my granny's blue sweater. Forgive me. It's a little nippy, and I'm sitting next to a window trying to get some light in here until I can figure out all of this, fancy lighting stuff that y'all do. So, and all the, filtering and editing. So, I probably won't ever do it because I like to be just like this. Like, I just think it's too much. It takes the fun out of it. Like, you be trying to get on here to say a message, and by the time you get all dolled up and everything like that, like, I'll do my eyebrows. Y'all know my eyebrows, I'll keep them done and put a little mascara on. But, like, these little dark marks and all this little stuff y'all see, like, it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, again, so I had me a sweater on the back of this chair. I wasn't trying to go get a nice little hoodie and stuff. I may look cute sometimes. Sometimes I do look cute. I even have my glasses on. You know what I'm saying? But the glare, so. Anyway, real quick, I usually pull a card. I don't know if some of y'all know, but we're going to sit this back like here. Okay, maybe we can sit it like that. I don't know if some of y'all know, but let me slide over so y'all won't see my full background and shit, because, I probably got shit on the floor. I just don't have time to be doing all that stuff. Anyway, I usually pull cards every day. I don't know if any of y'all know, but I love tarot cards. I love reading. I love just getting messages, because it be bugging me out, because I be really tapping in. Like, a lot of people are scared, they may say stupid stuff. This is for whoever, what I'm saying, is cool with it. I don't want to hear please don't hit me up. I don't want to hear nothing in my inbox. Don't be disrespectful, because I would never disrespect something that you were into or something that you like. So let's just put that on the front, so if that thought entered your mind, take it on now and think about some lollipops or something. Just get out of that space. Because, they so quick to be like, when you're spiritual and you're supposed to be this and that, we're supposed to be kumbaya. Nah, when you real, you just real. So you got to protect that. You got to protect, who you are. Because people will come in and be disrespectful and, throw stuff up in your face. Just like I was watching some stuff, because I follow like a lot of conscious people, or which I call them conspiracy theorist people, but I follow a lot of them, and one of the things that they were talking about was like, the stuff that we are being exposed to now, especially our kids, especially in our community. Like, you don't see commercials with someone like Asian dating someone Indian, or you don't see a lot of those other cultures, doing the same acts that they have us always in. We're always with another race. We're always, acting out all about, sexual fantasies, and we're the one, you know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And it's just like the message is just this, that they're sending out is just too much. It's like, even now, I gotta watch what I say, because I don't want to offend anyone, or, you're being offensive. Like, we so damn sensitive about everything now. Like, I'm like, just, mind your business. Worry about you and what's going on with you. Why you gotta worry about what somebody else saying, and then you want to take it to the top? I was offended. I guess the constitutional right, and they don't really apply to us anyway, but the constitutional right for freedom of speech, I guess that just went out the door, huh? When did they take that out? Did any of y'all get a memo? I didn't get nothing in the mail that said that freedom of speech was taken out. And we just allowed things to go on and let it right on happen. Nobody didn't even say nothing about it. I didn't say nothing about it either, because I didn't really think about it, but I'm like, whatever. I'll respect people because I want to be respected. That's the only reason I'll probably watch what I say or be politically correct. Not because someone told me to do it, because, they want to be a bully. Like, it seemed like this whole bully energy is going on. And I'm getting pissed off because I don't like to be bullied. You know what I'm saying? I've been bullied before. So, and I checked that shit then, and I was like, what, 8? So you could imagine how I am now about it. So anyway, let's get back on to topic. These are my heart cards. Let me see if I could hold on a minute. The reason why I pull these daily is because I like to make sure, you know, I like to make sure like it's something about my heart, it's something about your feelings, it's something about your mood, you know. A lot about lately, I feel like our hearts are being constantly crushed, punched on, beat on. We're losing family, and stuff like that. Like our mind, that's a whole nother thing. But our heart, I feel like I sometimes go back and forth. I feel like our heart is like our spirit, and our mind is our soul. And I'll get more into like stuff like that, but I just feel like right now I need to keep on what's going on in my heart, because like I go through like a lot of emotions lately, and I know I'm maybe because I'm paying more attention to myself and so forth. So, but anyway, like and then, you know, something just was laid on my heart to pull one card every day. So that's what I do. I get up every morning, I do whatever I need to do, light my incense, my candles. I love incense. I love to see smoke. I love to see fire. It's like therapeutic. It does something for me. Like I connect with it. You know what I mean? A lot of us are doing things that we don't feel no connection to. It's just like mundane stuff. Okay, I'm gonna just go to church every Sunday. I'm gonna just do this. And it's just like, when you're there, you're probably, you know, you could probably get in the mood of things because the music is playing, and you know those things are put into place to make you, to lift your spirits. But we need to like lift our own spirits, and I think lately that's just what we need to do. I'm getting so off topic. I was just supposed to pull one card, say something, keep it going, but I just gotta whatever. Just I'm gonna get back to it. So oh, hold on, I'm also working on me sending this email. Hate this job. So yeah, and I was driving down, making, you know, a trip or whatever, going to see my uncle and going to see my babe, and I was feeling kind of funny, like, you know, I was like, oh God, you know, why am I in this mood? So something was like, you know, why don't you start lifting your own spirits? You know what I'm saying? Stop waiting for somebody to do it. Stop thinking the TV show's going to do it. Stop thinking going out is going to do it or whatever, or whatever. If that's what you do, then that's what it do. So for me, I was put in a position where I'm driving a car. So I'm like, how am I going to lift my spirits? So play some music that you like, you know what I'm saying? Most of the time it is Waka Flocka. Like, I don't know what it is, but if I'm ever feeling down or I'm feeling kind of just you know what I'm saying, Waka, for some reason, I don't even know the name of the album, I just know a couple of songs off of there, and I'll just put that on my Pandora because I have it saved, and he gets me going. You know what I'm saying? It gets me going. I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just like, it lifts up that like gangster, like, you know, spirit, that fighting spirit. Because, you know, we feel so beaten down so much with everything. You know what I mean? So it's just like, bah, enough. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole lot of money. Count it up. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know. It's just something about that music. So I'll do that. And then, you know, listen to reggae. Then I was listening to like 90s rap. I was listening to Little Kim, you know what I mean? And just like the beats, you know what I'm saying? Like if you listen to a lot of our rap songs back in the days, like the heavy hitters and some of Jay's stuff without the rap and just instrumental, oh my gosh. And me, I'm musically inclined, so I can hear, like, you know, violins, I can hear pianos, I can hear tempos, I can hear different melodies, I can hear different instruments, you know what I mean? So to me, it's just like, yes, and you feel yourself vibrating. So that was the message that was placed on my heart to share with y'all, because it's something that I do, is I lift my own spirits. You know what I mean? You, even if it's just for a minute, and you'll be surprised, like you can carry it on for the rest of the day, because every day you're going to wake up, you're not going to, you know what I mean, be in the best of moods. It usually hit me in the middle of the day. Like I'll have everything playing. I was doing good. I actually woke up, put the music on, you know, cleaned up, you know, did a little freshen up, you know, washed the dishes and, you know, just straightened up a little bit, just got myself together, you know, and everything. And I was just like, you know, I had the music on, I was jamming, you know what I'm saying? Then I got in the car, and then I was just like, you know what I mean? So, well, it was something else that I did, but one of my little bad habits I'm working on, and that's what it was. So it was just hitting me like, you know what, we gotta be done with this. So yeah, just pump up your own spirits. Listen to some music. I find that listening to music is definitely important. Shout out to the Lox for starting a movement. You know what I'm saying? I felt they started moving. I don't know what the, you know, hidden agenda and all this other stuff is. I was watching something the other day, and it was like, but anyway, I'm not also every conspiracy theorist or whatever you say. Sometimes it's just, ain't got to dig that deep all the time. Like I don't want to constantly be a digger. I don't want to keep having to want to search and find the root of everything. I just want to be present and take what I can take from it. You know what I mean? And what I don't need from it, I learned how to block it. So I'm not one of those type of people. I'm very just on my own way. I don't follow no set rules. You know what I'm saying? People like, oh, well, you got to do this. You got to burn bay leaves, and you got to do. I do what I feel good, what feels good to me. And when you start developing time by yourself and really like stopping and listening and asking, those tough questions, talking with God, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, like it just is amazing. It's a constant conversation throughout the day. It's just not at night, 10 o'clock or whatever. I'm so glad that I can, Bennett, cool out. It's my cat. He driving me insane. That I can have conversations with God throughout the day. And, and if I don't hear an answer, I don't get upset. I just, say, okay, well, as long as you heard it, I done did my part. You know what I'm saying? I done put it out there. Because one of the things he told me was like, you have not because you ask not. And then I'm just like, am I just hearing that because that's what I know, like what they say from the Bible and stuff? It was like, no, it's me. It's always me. Like I always keep questioning things and stuff of that nature. But it's good. It just keeps me on my toes. And thank God for being so patient. You know what I mean? Thank God for just knowing me, and I ain't got the fake the funk. I ain't got to speak no certain type of language or terminology. I ain't got to be all biblical. I want to say my God, but it's our God. But I'm going to say my God. My God lets me be me. And I think that was kind of I won't say upsetting or frustrating because I don't like to think of God as being like us, like upset or whatever. I just feel God is like light and love and just more stuff or whatever. But I just appreciate that. So you know what I'm saying? I have those talks, and I completely forgot my train of thought, but I guess it's time for me to read the cards. So every day I have tons of tarot cards as well. Like I collect them. I love them because I also love art. So like I'm not really into the whole, let me read your future. But I just like, a lot of them have like a lot of artwork on them. And honestly, like if you are just like, let me just, especially when I'm feeling blah, because like I don't like watching TV. I don't be knowing what to eat. Like I'm in a space where I'm just like, I'm not feeling earth. You know what I'm saying? I'm not feeling none of this that's going on. So I'll say, okay, well, let me tap in and do something else. So I'll get with the cards, and, I'll just put one from the top, or maybe I'll look at one from the bottom. So that's what I did. So let's look at them. And this one deck is this. It's called Divine Abundance, and these are oracle cards. Oracle cards usually are not like the regular tarot that has like 5 of wands and all other stuff. These just have like pictures and messages and things of that nature. So the 2 cards I pulled, the first card I pulled was Receiving, and the next one I pulled was, now listen, I may mispronounce some words because I was always mathematically inclined and stuff like that. Like I didn't like history and literature and stuff because it was too many words. And long story short, I don't need to make an excuse. Like sometimes I have trouble reading, you know what I mean? I guess I'm a little dyslexic, and then with the phones it makes me more crazy, so forgive me. But it's intuition. So those are the 2 cards that I pulled. I know it's probably going to look backwards, but it's that one. Can you see? Hope my nail ain't blocking it. And you see the guy got his arms up and stuff like that. This one is cool for me because I have to get into, damn it, see, this is what I'm talking about. I was just talking about trusting myself, right? Because it's hard when I do these reads because I'm saying, it's for me. So I'll be bugging out with myself, and I'm going to share it with y'all. So Receiving, I have a trouble, you ask for stuff, and that story about the guy sitting in the boat, and he was asking God for stuff, and God sent, one boat, another boat, and the guy was just sitting there because he thought it was supposed to be a specific way that, we supposed to receive something, and God sends it all kinds of ways. So I had to get into the habit of learning to receive, because people will offer me stuff, but I'm like, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to accept it. I don't know if it's a pride thing or ego thing. It could be a race, probably, or how I was raised, because my mom never would allow us to take anything from anybody. Like, you know, my grandparents, my aunts or nothing, she would always just make sure. So the thing about it is I have to I mean, even talking about it makes me severely nervous to like accept something for somehow or even ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's another thing. Like, I was like, oh no. So that's dope, you know, open your hands to receive, because a lot of us want things and want things to come around, but we're not opening ourselves up to receive it. It's like you needing to get someplace, but you're not calling a Lyft or Uber, or you're not opening the door to walk out to get in there to go to that place. You're just standing there thinking somebody's supposed to open the door, lift you up, and teleport you some damn where. You know what I mean? This is dope for me too. So shout out to anybody who needs to see that, you know, hear this. Like, open yourself up to receive, open yourself up. And this is a dove. You got the sun in the back, you got the water, and he's looking like, yes, like, give it to me, pull it down. You know what I'm saying? Hallelujah. So I like that, you know. So open yourself up to receive. Spirit is also telling me to tell somebody, open up for love. You know what I'm saying? Just open up. You know what I mean? Let us stop being on guard all the time. And I mean, be on guard for the right reasons. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to war, you know, you got to be on guard. If you're going to dinner, you don't have to really be on guard. You know what I'm saying? You have to go there to eat. A lot of people like, no, you always got to be. Y'all know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You're digging too deep. Everybody's always got to be deep. Just. So it says, every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. And this is true. This is so cool. And I've been doing this whole purple thing lately too, because it's just been tapping in, but that's a whole nother. But this is perfect for me. So shout out to anybody who needed to hear that. I was supposed to be pulling from this deck, but do you see how God work? My confirmation. So, okay. So that's how I was thinking about giving these videos a try. So I know I bug out with y'all, but I wanted to do something different. Well, whatever is laid on my heart. If I want to talk about a subject, I'll talk about a subject. But if I want to pull a card, I'll pull a card. So the next one is intuition. And that's the other thing I was talking about, because we get these feelings and we question them all the time. I know I do. I'm not going to put you in it. I'm going to keep it on me. I question it all the time. And I know my gifts. I know I'm on point with stuff. You know, I put this stuff in hot water. It ain't as straight as it's supposed to be, y'all. Like, I don't know. Anyway, see how I go off on a tangent, but I don't trust myself. And it's just like, and it's so funny. Remember I said I always pull the heart deck, and look what's on intuition. It looks like a picture of a heart, right? Am I bugging? Right? And then it got like the eye, like the third eye. And I'm just looking at it, seeing I could pick. Holy shit. Look right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I've been having visions of dragonflies. Like, I've been seeing them. I've been dreaming about them. And they mean, Google and look it up. I know it means something like transformation, strength, like something about that, but that's crazy. I'm gonna be bugging out with y'all during these readings, because they for me too as well. But of course, if you want to hit me up and you want to just be, if you want to play around with it or whatever, like, Mari, pull a card for me, I'll do it. I like it. It's cool. We could FaceTime. You know what I mean? If I fucks with you, I'll give you my number. You know what I'm saying? If I don't really know you, you know what I mean? I don't know, because there'll be a lot of weirdos, and I don't want to be disrespectful, because I will be disrespectful if I feel like you crossing the line. So, so intuition. This is a beautiful card. Yes, I gotta learn to trust my heart, my spirit. You know what I mean? My soul is another thing. It travels. It has many lives. It has much knowledge, but that's something else. When your spirit is, your heart, it's how you're supposed to live, how you're supposed to feel, how you're supposed to project. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna read the card. It says, each person's road to the inner Lord is each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moments what's needed. Oh, and sense moment to moment what's needed. And see, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I can sit and I can talk, and I can go within and talk with God, like, what should I do? Or how do I feel about this? And, whatever. And it's like, I'm able to keep myself calm, but I have to trust my intuition. I have to learn to relax, because that's been my message to myself. Just relax. Like, I'm trying to, we all trying to start businesses. We all feeling creative now because, we've had this pandemic. We've been sitting. A lot of us are very talented. You know, we're still trying to figure out regular life. We're trying to figure out family life. We're trying to, you know what I'm saying? So right now, it's just like with all this going on, just sit and relax and talk and sit with yourself. You know, we'll know what the next move is. You know what I mean? Just try not to do everything right now. But the intuition, I'm going to read that again. It says, each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. Right. And I don't say, like, another thing, like, I know it says the word Lord. Let's not, people be so, like I said, y'all be digging too much, be so focused. Well, what does that mean? And they, you know, of course, it's good to understand the original meaning of words, etymology, and all that other stuff. But a lot of stuff is just this, you know, this is just surface level. We not trying to get that deep. So, yeah, each person's road to the inner Lord, to your higher self, to, you know, to your consciousness, to your God, is extraordinary and personal. So that means no one has the same shit you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's another beautiful thing, you know, your individuality, like, you know, that's just beautiful. And I love that about myself, that I'm definitely not like anybody else. I think people meet me and always remember me because I'm just true to who I am. And how liberating, you know what I'm saying? Yes, how free it is. Because a lot of us sometimes feel like, oh God, I can't speak to my therapist today. You know, I have nobody to talk to today. Like, how am I supposed to deal with this? And it's so good to know that you could just sit, quiet yourself, listen to some music. And I was in here dancing and everything. So it's like, you know, just building up my vibration, and then like messages and things come to you. Ideas come to you. Like, oh, I could do this today. Oh, I could cook this. Or, you know what I'm saying? So those are messages, those things, those ideas that come to you. So how liberating to listen inside, you know what I'm saying, and sense moment to moment. And the word sense is because, like, you know, sometimes, most of the time when God talks to me is through my senses. I feel stuff, I hear stuff, I can visualize stuff. It's not always just, you know, a word. Sometimes it is, like I said, it's just an animal, or whatever. And moment to moment. So yeah, that means like every part of the day. It's never just like at night or early in the morning. You know, some people do their meditations and stuff at night, but me, I'm just depending on whatever it is during the day. Like today is 12 o'clock and I'm here with the cards. And what's needed. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. How liberating is the sense moment to moment, what's needed. Yeah. And what's needed is like, yeah, drink some water, just relax, breathe. You know, sometimes your body and your organs just need a break. Like a lot of us are sick because of depression, of stress, of disappointment. Boom, 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 boom. Like, this stuff is taking a toll on our body. So sometimes we need to just give our body a rest from being, like me, I'm always tense. So tense that I build up like muscle mass in my neck and in my lower back. And it made me so stiff. And then, of course, working 9 to 5 for hours a day. But yeah, just getting up and stretching. You know, I mean, I got to learn to do that. So, but yeah, I'm actually about to take my lunch. And I'll probably do some searching on the web because I want to do a couple. I really don't want to start a t-shirt business, but I be having like crazy sayings in my head that I like, that I would like to put on shirts and stuff. And well, actually started because because my mom used to always have these crazy sayings. Well, not crazy, but very good sayings that I wanted to put on a shirt. And then I wanted to do a line where, you know, saying affirmations and stuff, like, or just giving big up to black men, you know, like I want to like have a bunch of beautiful women, you know, rock shirts for like, you know, a month or a week or just even a day. We take a picture and just be like, black men, we love you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sexy as hell. Keep up the good work. We know, you know, it's hard, but look, if you need us for anything, call me. You know what I mean? Well, not me personally, but you know, yeah, just something like that, or just, you know, hey, you know, a shirt to say, hey, beautiful, you know what I mean? Because you imagine walking by and you just seeing that, you know, I don't know. I feel something to me. I think I could definitely rock it because I'm always smiling at women. It's probably why I get hit on a lot. But, you know what I mean? I'll be like, how you doing? I speak to people, you know what I mean? Because I find that, you know, it doesn't take time to like say how you doing or have a good night at the lady at the toll booth or at the Wawa dude or woman that's making your sandwich. You know what I mean? Like, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? And they be looking like, hey, how you doing? You could just tell. It's just like, you know, like let's lift our spirits up. Like, everything is going on. Do your part. You know what I'm saying? So let's speak to each other. Let's not, everybody, we putting so much energy into like everything that's going on. It's like we feeding this monster. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's going to attack. You know what I'm saying? If I ever was to catch a lion, I'm gonna starve his ass to death. You know what I mean? So he's not able to be strong enough to attack me. So let's stop always focusing on Foxfire. We tuning in what's going on. Let's keep the numbers of how many people getting sick and what's going on. And no, you ain't got nothing else to do. You ain't got nothing else to do. Child, please. I try to get as much of that stuff out my house as well. You know, people be wanting to know, Marty, how do you get your, your little thing you got on, and, your personality, and how you always stay vibrant. And people always say, I love your attitude. I love your personality. And I'm just like, I had to stop doing a lot of stuff. I had to stop watching regular TV and, programming stuff. Like, I stream everything I want to watch. Everything. I follow people that are like-minded. I'm not following a bunch of stuff about, because somebody gonna call me and tell me anyway, did you know such and such, do you know this is going on? People just, that's what they do. So I'm like, why do I need to watch it and get myself all feeling some kind of way when 9 times 10 somebody's gonna call me tomorrow and tell me what the news said or what they watched. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. I'm not living in fear. I refuse to do that anymore. I refuse to be uncomfortable. I refuse to be upset. I refuse to be belittled. I refuse to be disrespected. I refuse to be made crazy. Like, I refuse. So it is what it is. And I've been fine. I thought, please, when I first cut the cable off, I think it was maybe over 8 years ago, and regular TV, and I just started watching maybe Netflix, and then now it's just basically YouTube. I watch what I literally want to watch. And I don't really care too much about what's going on outside. If I'm going outside and I want to know the weather, I don't have to get up and watch the news for it. I can go to my phone, or I can look outside, because I live, in a nice area where, I can tell what the weather's going to be, because I'm also in tune with nature. I can look at the clouds. I can, feel if it's humid. I could, So, but anyway, so that's that. So yeah, I usually pull a card from the heart, but since I said I was going to do it, let me just do it. I just mix it up real quick. I do like a quick, 1-2, because I usually shuffle them pretty good. And did I pull this card this morning? I don't know. So this is the heart card. So someone is feeling hopeless and helpless, and I actually have been, from time to time. I'm pretty sure a few times, in the past couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I think I just had a conversation with God, like, okay, what am I gonna do, because I need this to happen in order to have that happen. Like, I still have to live here. If maybe if everybody was grown and settled, and I was able to move to an island or be someplace by myself in the woods or whatever, then, all right. But I'm feeling a little helpless and hopeless here, because, everything is being forced. It's like this, like I said, this bullying, energy that's around. So, yeah, and I just see the guy looking, tired and weary, but, beyond the mountains is the sunshine. So, it's focus on, step into the light, Caroline. Now we need to step into the light. But that's what I get from it. And that's how somebody's heart's feeling. That's how probably my heart's feeling. I think I pulled something else this morning, but yeah. That's definitely how you're feeling. But remember the other cards that I built. I should have probably pulled that. See, I should have pulled that first and then, but I'm glad I started off with that one, because that one was it kind of touched me here, because I'm like, damn, I am kind of feeling like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to keep pushing. So, all right, y'all, that's it. Over and out. Yes, I'm going to be switching up videos from time to time. I'll probably do bathroom chronicles, car chronicles, however the mood hits me. Any way the wind blows. That was a book by Elin Harris that talked about a lot of whatever. But like I said, it's not about digging deep. It's just about being funny. It was a joke. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like, you know what that means, right? So, all right, y'all. Over and out. Because I hate to miss something. Be like, oh, I should have did that. And I don't do edit videos. I'm going to start doing those, because I do kind of like, different things. I have different backgrounds. But yeah, I'm in my little office now. All right, so let me go to lunch. Y'all, over and out. Happy Monday. Let's also, we need to Google different, also to lift out vibrations, different days of the week, what they mean, what color to wear. And, we can get started there. All right, so I'll do some research and I'll come back, and then we can start this, movement going. All right, y'all, over and out.